Hey guys, welcome to Ruiz. We're going to go over my Survey123. This is what you'll use for reporting data collection. When you open the app up on your phone, it should look similar to this. Each one of these little squares is a different report for whatever need you have. Each and every job is going to be a little bit different as far as your reporting. Your reports will be custom for those jobs. So when you load up to start with, you're not going to have any of this down here. You need to go up to the top right corner. It'll be your initials, Remind TD. Click on that and then click Download Surveys. This will give a list of every survey that you need, every report you need down through here. If you've got the little circle arrows over on the right, that means you've already downloaded it. Now you may need to update it. When you initially log into Survey123, if there is an update, it'll give you a notification at the top, and you can do that as needed. But as you can see, I've got just about everything downloaded that I need. So we're going to go back and do a quick survey. Let's go to one of my Peninsula pipeline jobs. And you can see you can get in the search box and you can narrow it down a little bit. It'll only show you which ones you need here. This is all of my Peninsula pipeline forms. So we're going to do a daily inspection form, that second one down on the left. We're going to go to collect. Click on that and wait for it to load up. And here's each and every box. It goes down through quite a few things. We're going to go through them real quick. If you see something like project name and that little red asterisk, that's something that you have to fill out, or you won't be able to submit that report. So we'll quickly go through this. A lot of this is self-explanatory. Those inspection hours work, that is what you work, not what the contractor works. Don't get those two confused. If the contractor works a shorter day, make a note of that in your inspector notes at the bottom. We're going to go through here and just fill out randomly. Do the weather. And here, location. It's always best to do this part on site. That's the easiest way. You click on that, and that's going to give you your location. This is my location at the current moment. So if you do this at your camper or at your motel or somewhere off of the job, it's going to give the wrong location. You can click on that and you can move that. Say you're down the road from the job and you can move it directly to the job. It zooms in pretty good, so you can get pretty accurate doing this as well. And when you find the correct spot, you can go down to the bottom right, click the checkbox, and it'll lock it in. Your tasks observed for the day, pretty self-explanatory. Total pipeline footage installed today, that's something we're going to talk about quite a bit. Some of these categories where you're putting data in, they will talk to the Chesapeake hub and your numbers will be added to a total sum of numbers for that project. So you need to make sure that what you put in here is accurate on a daily basis. And yours may have a red asterisk after it. If you didn't put anything in, you'll have to input a 0. For instance, to be able to send your report in. So be very aware of your correct footage. Look your reports over and make sure that you do put something in there if you need to, and that number is correct. I've got a few questions here. We're going to run through them real quick because we're going to do the same thing on the app on the computer here in just a moment. Pretty self-explanatory. Schedule or weather delays today. If you click yes on that, say you had a lightning outage or you got rained out a little early or something, and if you click yes, it'll pop up a box and you'll put how many hours that they lost in production that day. And down here, it gives different reasons why. We're going to click no on that. No visitors today. If there was a visitor and you click yes, it'll do the same thing similar to the weather and schedule delay. It'll pop up a box for you to put more information in. Equipment on site today, that you got to have something in that, even if you click NA. Supporting pictures, you can click this and it'll go straight to a camera. And you can take a picture and it'll be put in there. Or you can go to the little file box and then that'll open up a file and you can input pictures from there one at a time. We're going to delete that picture. Inspector notes. Here's where you need to get detailed and kind of tell the story of what happened today. You need someone to be able to read this and get a good impression of what happened on the job today. You can be as detailed as putting times in. You know, they met at 7 o'clock, had their JHA, went out to the job, the crew split up. I mean, just describing what happened through your day. Most of y'all are going to know what to put there regardless. We're going to put training. Yep, see that? Watch your spelling. That's very important. A lot of people are going to be reading these, and we want to look professional, so after you type, especially on your phone, it's really easy to make a mistake. Go ahead and reread that and look, make sure you spelled things correctly, because there is not a spell check on here for you. And that's pretty much it. When you're done, you can click the little check mark down on the bottom right, and that'll give you the option to send it now or continue the survey or save in your outbox. If you're done with it, you can send now. Okay, here's something else you can do. Top left, that X, say you came in this morning and this is what I do. You can do it however you want, but every morning I start the reports that I know I'm going to need. If they're going to be welding, I'll go ahead and get my welding report ready. If they're going to be coating, I'll get my coating report ready. And of course I'm going to get my daily ready because I have to do that every day. So I'll come in and set it up, and then I'll click Save in Drafts. Now when I come back to the daily inspection form, I've got drafts down here at the bottom, you'll see, and I can go into it and all that information's there, just as I left it. Now after you send a report, I'm going to show you, you can also delete these. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I'm not going to be needing that. After you send a report, and you're going to be on the job the next day, first thing in the morning, say you're getting ready to get your reports ready for the day. You've already sent reports in, say the day before. You can click on sent, and that's going to give the dates for your reports that you sent. I'm clicking on the top one. You can either view it, or you can do copy sent data to a new survey. This is really handy, but you got to be careful. Okay, I've got my report. This is the one I'm going to use for tomorrow on my current job. First thing you want to do is go in here and click the correct date. Change that. You may want to take the hours off. If you got different employees that are out there, you want to add them in or take them away. If you've moved locations, you want to change that location. If you know they're going to be doing certain things, you could go ahead and check your boxes. If you know they're not going to be doing certain things, like you know they're not going to be welding today and you had welding checked from the previous report, you'll uncheck it. Clear your pipe footage every time, because you don't want to accidentally send it in twice, because that will mess your numbers up on the hub. Do the same with equipment. You get to your inspector notes, you want to clear that out. Now that you've done all that, you're ready for the day. So hit your X at the top left, save in drafts, back out of that. Now I've got my report sitting there ready. I can update it through the day, or I can do it at the end of the day, whichever is more convenient for you. And even after you back out of that, it's going to show, see the FCG 2.0 daily inspection. It's got the little orange number 1 up there. That means there's one draft sitting in there. So it'll remind you that, hey, you haven't sent this yet. So you click on it, go to your drafts, and you're ready to go. Hope this helps. We'll move on to doing the app on the computer now, which is pretty similar, and then we'll look at the website and show you the differences and the things you can do and the bonuses for that.